Congratulations, you finally made it to 4 p.m. You know what that means. Happy hour. It's time to kick back, relax, and dive into the world of sports with the Young and Norvelle Show. Whether you're catching up on the latest scores, analyzing the big plays, or gearing up for tonight's games, we've got you covered. So grab a cold one, settle in, and let's talk sports. Here they are, Patrick Young and Terry Norvelle.
All right, let's kick this Hump Day edition of the show off with a couple of, wait, what? Wait, what? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the program. We do it until 6 o'clock right here, the Young and Norvelle Show on Action Sports Jags. Patrick may check in. He sent me some stuff earlier today. I think he will check in. Brent Beard, possibly, as he is really busy still up in Atlanta at the SEC Media Days. But we've got a lot to get to today on the program. Couple of, wait, what? Okay, wait, what? Number one, I actually found today, earlier this morning, a national story about the NFL, kind of a rankings, and it actually was positive for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Man, it has been a tough couple of weeks with a lot of the national publications, and this is a reputable one, The Athletic. I think people know The Athletic, and it's a pretty well-respected online kind of publication through, I guess, the New York Times, I think it's kind of a spinoff. The Athletic, though, is accepted as pretty good. We'll get to that. And also, today, the Florida Gators met the media contingent in Atlanta, Billy Napier and three players, including DJ Lagway. And DJ Lagway got talking to the throng of media, and supposedly it was the biggest group since it started on Monday, even bigger than Arch Manning, supposedly, the big gaggle around DJ Lagway in Atlanta. But Lagway, wait, what? Started talking about his prosthetic arm. And he spooked everybody, but he was just kind of kidding. He was kind of making fun about not throwing and possible shoulder and hernia injuries. But yes, I'm like, Lagway, you probably don't want to joke around like that around Gator Nation. They're on edge as it is. But Lagway talking about throwing today. He said he is fine, has been throwing, and hasn't missed a session when the quarterbacks kind of get together and throw before camp has started. As a matter of fact, Billy Napier said that, speaking of DJ Lagway and how his throwing is coming along because they shut him down for several months, Billy Napier said that the Florida quarterbacks back in Gainesville earlier this morning, they had a throwing session on their own. They had a throwing session, and Lagway participated. So it looks like Lagway is fine. He kind of didn't totally answer the health questions, but he kind of dodged it and said, ready to go, should be better than ever, has been throwing, and he was just kidding about the prosthetic arm. Not fun if you're the Gator Nation. You don't want to hear any of that. You don't want to hear any of that mess. Not at all. We may get to this as we. Casey Kurtz, how the heck are you? What's going on? Hot enough for you out there?
Yeah.
A little bit?
It's warm.
A little bit. I sent you a couple pictures we may get to. It's no rush.
I have.
I dove into finally. I always kind of wait now. In the old days, I would buy like 3 college football magazines. Mm-hmm. The minute they hit the newsstand, and I would just that was my summer, and I would just now they're too expensive. Man, these bad boys are $20-something now. Just too expensive. So I get one a year, and because I get one a summer, I should say, I've been trying, Casey, to wait and wait. You know, you get it a month ago when it comes out, you're done with it.
Right.
And I use it. I keep it around me when I'm watching games. It's really easier just quickly thumb through one to get to a roster or something. But so today I said, all right, it's time. I had a meeting over in the Mandarin area, and I knew I was going to be near that. I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to rip into this company. They're going to get some free advertisement. But I knew I was going to be near Barnes & Noble. Mm-hmm. There aren't many left, but there's one in Mandarin. I had a meeting really close there, so I went a little early and said, let me walk into Barnes & Noble and get my magazine, because obviously Brent Beard, nobody loves these magazines more than Brent Beard. And he's been telling me they've been out for about a month now. Brent Beard actually has literally Insight Scoop with Lindy's and Athlons. He knows the on-shelf dates of these bad boys. So I go into the Barnes & Noble, and I skip all the smart books and all that stuff. Thick, no picture books. You know that side of the Barnes & Noble. I hear there's that side of the Barnes & Noble. I've never really been over there, Casey. I hear there's many leather-bound books there. So I go to the magazine area, rack after rack, and, not home and garden. I'm not looking for, hobbies and crafts. I'm looking for sports or men's or whatever. So I'm looking. And Casey, I know these magazines are out.
Mm-hmm.
They're all over the internet. Brent Beard says they're everywhere. I've waited. Casey, can you flash a couple of these? I think I sent you two. Okay, so this photo here in the front of Barnes & Noble. To the right of this photo is the front door. I mean, look at the car, right? We're in the very front. Okay, so not the rack. See, it says Home and Garden to the right. And then straight ahead, our most popular magazines. Mm-hmm. I guess Superman's a big one because of the movie, and you see those.
Yep.
The other side of that rack, that, as you can see, the little thin rack on the left, that's a wall, the outside wall. Uh-huh. Right?
Yeah.
So on that other side of our most popular magazines, that's where they've got all the college football magazines. About 3 feet from that wall, nobody knows they're there. The hell are they doing at Barnes & Noble? I have no idea. After 10 to 15 minutes of frustratingly, to the left of this photo is all the big racks.
Yep.
Big, tall, 20 foot.
Sure.
Every one of and I got to believe these college football magazines especially, they sell well down here.
Doesn't look like it.
They had look at that. Is there another photo? I don't know what the other.
No, these are the two you sent me.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, I felt like asking for the manager and saying, "What's your goal with these magazines? Are you trying to sell them?" Casey, it was a miracle. I was close to walking out, and I just happened to come around that way, and I go, "There's no way. Not this one crammed against the wall." And there they were.
How about that?
A bunch of that's bad. That's bad, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I would argue that Barnes & Noble probably knows which magazines are selling.
I don't know.
Because if you see here in our most popular magazines, there are 2 open slots, which means whatever was there sold out.
Well, how do you know they weren't the 2 college football, Athlons and Lindy's?
Because I'm seeing a full stack of them on the backside. That's the thing. They're all available. I mean,
I know these magazines sell well in our area.
It looks like there's only one William and Kate People magazine left right there.
Oh, God.
A couple Jimmy Buffetts, it looks like.
What the hell's Jimmy Buffett doing on Life magazine? The guy's been dead for a couple of years, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's what I was actually starting to think about now.
Who the hell wants to read about Jimmy Buffett? Right?
Yeah,
what's paper, by the way?
Why is he on the cover of that?
Why?
Well, either way, it's selling well.
The summer activity book, is that a bunch of Karens buying that for their kid? What is that?
He really did die in 2023. How about that?
Yeah, get him off there. Bake and scratch?
Well, you also got to consider probably the fact that I'm guessing if you continue on to the left towards the big racks, you run into a Starbucks.
Yes.
Think about the people that are going in the direction of the Starbucks. Women, right?
I guess.
Women would be interested in bacon scratch and
whatever's
going on with the salad down there.
Yeah, what's the salad magazine? So that's outselling Lindy's SEC college football
Looks
magazine.
like it. Yeah, looks like it.
Home and Garden TV.
I believe that. That's popular. My wife watches that all the time.
What's the cottage thing? Is that a decoration thing?
Oh, that's I'm just guessing here. It probably has something to do with redesigning your house.
I would imagine. And what's that thing? Beautiful color? I can't read that first word.
Muse, beautiful.
Muse, house, beautiful color.
House, beautiful color could be.
House, and then way up top right. What's that? Will and Grace? What the hell's that?
Something Grace, yeah.
And next to it is that? It looks like hockey. What is that next to it? No, it's more paper or something.
Yeah, those are all paper.
What the hell? What is that? Closets from Modern Family?
Let me see.
The hell's paper? And why is it Lindy's college football magazine up there?
How about that? It's
crazy.
It's a You should go back and buy that one. It's on eBay for $100.
Really?
I'm not the one.
Paper.
Yeah, the one next to the Grace book. That one I'm looking at is on eBay for $100.
What does it say? What the hell it's talking about?
It's a vintage retro collection book
Of paper?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Bask in the nostalgia as you record your own memories in a journal and notebook.
It's what are those things called? It's
Why?
It's where you clip out, like, if you're in the newspaper, you clip it out. Scrapbooking.
Sort of.
Is it scrapbooking?
Not exactly, but kind
hell?
of. Man, that's goofy.
And maybe
That's goofy.
this Superman movie.
Yep,
It's the big movie out right now.
it is.
Why haven't they made 17 Superman movies in the last 20 years?
Probably not 17, but 5 or 6.
What makes this? Is there a big? Who's the star Superman? Do we know?
We do.
Yeah, he doesn't wear a mask, does he? Or anything? Yeah.
Superman does not wear a mask now, which is why he's been one of the most confusing superheroes of all time, because you should know who he is. David Cornsweet, I believe is the
I don't know
guy's
who the
name.
hell that is.
He's kind of a nobody.
Is there if there've been that many, there have been a lot. Is like this one? Is there anything different, or do they just nobody's made one in 3 years? I'll do one.
Well, some of that, but yeah, it's a little different. I mean, the director, which is James Gunn, who's done a lot of the Marvel movies, he made the Superman origin story a little bit different.
Okay.
So it's
at least he tried to put a little spin on it.
And there's a super dog now.
Really?
Yep, Superman has a dog.
Do they give it I mean, is it like a collie or a shepherd, or they just call it a dog so they don't piss off all the other dogs?
No, I mean, I'll get a picture.
Yeah. Does he have does he fly? Or does he run? The Superman flies and makes the dog run? That's not fair.
I think, judging by what I'm seeing here, it looks like he does fly.
Have you? Are you going to see that movie? Will you go see it?
I will, but I have not yet.
Yeah, just let it die down. Yeah, you're not one of those camp out guys.
No.
No.
Definitely. For Batman, maybe.
Batman. See, Batman's the one that has made me mad, because Batman.
I love Batman.
Is my era.
Well,
when it started, okay, it was a comic.
About Adam West.
Yeah, it was a comic strip in like the 20s or 30s.
I wouldn't claim that's your era.
Yeah,
Terry.
but when I'm saying I was a kid and Batman in the late 60s came on as a show.
Yep.
Now it's from a cartoon.
Sure.
A comic from like the 30s or 40s.
That's correct.
So I consider really the first Batman to be the television show in the 60s. Adam West, Burt Ward.
Most do.
Right?
Yep.
Well, I want a Batman movie made under that premise.
That ain't gonna happen.
Campy, fun, lighthearted, tongue-in-cheek, pow, zoom. Why won't they make just one like that?
Wouldn't do too well.
Give it a shot.
But who's gonna sign on to that?
Do we? But I mean, how many dark, dreary Gotham Batman?
Couple.
Do we need?
I like them.
Wouldn't it be fun to have? I don't know who would.
Because you're basically signing on to be the
comedy man,
Adam West jobber.
It'd be fun, man.
But if it goes poorly, you never get another job.
By
the way, this is Super Dog.
I like the dog a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know any? Oh, there's Batman.
Superman.
Or Superman. He's kind of flying, right?
Yes.
Or he's laying in bed with his dog.
I believe they're flying.
They're flying? So he can fly, we think. Is that like a costume on the back of the dog?
Yeah, it's a cape, of course.
Oh, it's a cape.
Super Dog needs a cape.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Boy, that had. I wonder what the what do you call it when you try out as an actress?
Audition.
Audition. Mm-hmm. I wonder how many. Did they have an audition for that? You think?
Well.
Or is that dog like the director's dog?
That's a good question, actually. I'm sure they probably brought in a dog or two. Maybe it's Superman's dog, like legitimately.
That dog looked kind of small, though, didn't it?
It's a small dog.
Yeah, wouldn't you think that Superman's dog would be kind of German Shepherdish, big?
But then, is it really realistic that the dog could fly?
Yeah, or maybe Superman just puts him in his pocket.
Well, that's no fun.
And when he flies,
let the dog fly.
You know, is there a Lois Lane? Wasn't that the?
Yeah.
Was Lois Lane the girlfriend, or did she have powers? I can't remember.
Lois Lane is the girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Yep.
But she's just human.
She's just human.
Yeah.
But there is one, yes.
No Superboy in this one?
Nope.
Supergirl?
Yes, there is.
Superdog?
Superdog, Supergirl, Superman.
I
Lex
still
and
think
Lois and
I
Green
wish
Lantern.
somebody would make a fun, lighthearted Batman. I think that'd be great.
Good luck with that.
Who would you had to get some comedic actors, right?
Yeah, but then it's not really Batman.
It is.
Yeah.
You didn't think Adam West and Burt
No, I did. I thought it was good, but you can't do
Great.
that again.
to the Batmobile?
Yeah, I mean, it did its thing.
Yeah, but I mean,
It stands the test of time.
every George Clooney Batman was the same as dark and dreary as Val Kilmer and as the one who's the guy night shift guy.
Night Shift. Ben Affleck?
No, well, he did it once, right? He was Batman.
3 or 4 times.
Who's the Michael Keaton and all these guys were they were the same character basically. Kind of dark and
I
dreary.
mean, yeah. I mean, his parents got killed. What do you expect?
Batman's parents got killed.
That is the story of Batman.
That's
yeah.
the concept. Yeah.
Yeah. His parents get murdered when he's a child. He goes and he's an orphan. That
But
was Batman.
they had some coin though, right? Because he had
Billions,
to build he had to build that underground cave and all.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, Batman's parents were very wealthy.
Batman had some coin.
He did.
You know?
Hundreds of millions.
Nice.
Billions.
You ever see the Batmobile driving around the beach? There's a guy that
I
has.
have not.
Yeah, a guy has a replica car.
That's pretty cool.
It really is. I've seen it probably 10 times over the year. You'll see it a lot of times on Sunday.
Makes sense.
Sunday drive. It's really cool. I mean, it's a replica. I mean,
Is it like the Adam West Batmobile?
Yeah. The big black hearse-looking thing.
For sure.
And it's cool. It's cool. A lot of people, obviously it turns heads.
Oh, I bet.
It turns heads, definitely. So, all right, the other. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, but that whole magazine thing that threw me today. I'm like, I thought it was a bad store layout. They had plenty of space too. It wasn't like they didn't have any
You're not
space.
the target audience, though.
Well,
Like, to be honest, I feel like the amount of college football fans that go in there to buy the magazine is low. I'm not saying nobody buys the magazine, but going into the Barnes & Noble, I have to imagine the
where was it?
middle-aged white lady is a higher volume of customer versus the college football fan.
I looked at Publix the last week or two.
See?
Publix, I used to get them at Publix. And
That feels like a spot it could be.
But Publix really has gotten rid of their magazine racks. They got a few of those little home and gardens at the front.
Sure.
It's hard to find a magazine rack, full magazine rack anymore.
There you go.
So where am I supposed to get my football magazine?
You're not going to like the answer to this question. The internet. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Who asked you?
You did.
Oh, yeah, I did.
See, because you said it's easy to thumb through and find a roster, right? So I can just go
Yeah.
Arkansas football roster. You got it.
Yeah, but I like having it right near my coffee
I
table.
know the
Just
numbers and names and everything.
Just pick it up and go.
Number 7,
Pick it up
KJ
and go.
Jackson.
I care so much that guess where my said magazine is at? Is it with me right now? I left it in the front seat of the car.
So you did buy one, though.
Yeah, I bought one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like $15.99, 19, or right at $20. Things were $20.
You got a Barnes & Noble card?
I don't. The Phil Steele one, which is the huge one,
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like $23 or something.
How about that?
Yeah.
Might be a better deal if it's bigger.
Yeah, his is tough. It's a great read. It's a tough read. He has no photos, no pictures. It's just crammed in.
Oh, that's
mean,
terrible.
and his magazine's like 3 times the size, but I mean it is magnifying glass just cram, and it's been that way. That's kind of his calling card. He crams everything he can in his magazines.
Need some pictures.
Yeah, definitely need. Are you a football magazine guy?
No.
Good. It'll cost you money.
I don't think I'd buy a magazine for anything.
Yeah. No.
No.
Not a magazine guy.
No, we have the internet, Terry.
Now we do. Yeah. Now we
It's
do.
not really that new, but yeah.
But now the next several weeks, I will on the weekends when I have a little time. I like to put my chair out in the beautiful sunshine.
Sure.
And read my magazine. And this is one thing that you can't shoot down.
Okay.
I've got a fine laptop. But, buddy, they haven't perfected laptops on a bright, sunny day.
100%.
Yeah. So that magazine comes in there now.
No argument.
It comes in there now.
No argument. And listen, I respect the fact that you go outside and sit in the 1,000 degrees and read the magazine.
Yeah, sure.
Not many people do that anymore.
Sometimes go sit
That's your calling card.
at the by the ocean. Sit down.
Couldn't
there.
be me. I'll be inside.
Yeah, definitely.
Laptop works fine there.
Yeah, I don't stay long. You think that innovation will happen soon? Somebody will figure out a way to have a screen outside.
Got to. It is really confusing. I'm not going to lie.
It's got to be close.
It's got to be close.
When do you think?
Yeah. Because, I mean, the iPhone does it. You don't have an iPhone.
Yeah, but I mean, my phone
Does
outside.
your phone do that? If it'll change, like depending on the brightness?
I don't think so, but I don't really have trouble when I'm outside reading my phone.
iPhone, if it's like, if you're in a dark spot, it'll get brighter. If you're in a light spot, it'll get darker.
Well, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
That's really cool.
Laptop ain't figured it out, though.
No, somebody's going to do that, right?
You would think.
I would think so.
Maybe the Apple laptops do. I don't know. Can't afford them.
Does your cell phone overheat if you mess around?
Constantly?
Constantly, yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
It'll say, please put it inside.
yeah, and is that because you're running so many apps, or combination it's hotter than hell?
No, usually it'll happen to me if I've got if I'm in the car
Yeah.
and I have it in the sun like a moron.
Yes,
just sitting there.
Yeah.
And I've got the GPS running, playing music, then it's gonna explode.
Yeah.
in a
I
second.
didn't really know about that until years ago. I'm looking over my phone one time, and I think it was in the sun.
Oh yeah.
And it had a warning or something.
Yep.
I was like, holy cow. I was like, wow. All right, my next, wait, what?
Okay.
Wait, what? The Jacksonville Jaguars actually appeared. Have you followed the last 2 or 3 weeks? Everybody in the world, national publications, online, everybody is writing their top 10 this, top 15 that. NFL, it'll be edge rushers, it'll be running backs, it'll be this, it'll be that. So Jacksonville, and I'm not so sure they're being picked on. They've been hammered. I don't know if you've seen the Jaguars. I mean, they barely even the position groups that we think are kind of their strong suit, edge rushers, they were barely honorable mention.
Well, that's a bummer.
But today, how about this? The Athletic win one for the Jaguars. The Athletic. Do you read? I like the Athletic.
I don't read anything.
Yeah, I think it's reading. It's overrated.
Yeah, I haven't read in years.
Reading. Some guy, Mike Jones, writes for the NFL for the Athletic. So today he had an article says the NFL's underrated and overrated teams in 2025. And so we'll zip through them. And I thought easily, okay, he's gonna won't even have them.
Sure.
Here's overrated. We won't get deep into it. You can make some comments if you'd like, though. Overrated, he says Buffalo Bills. And then he gives 2 or 3 paragraphs, so he backs up his thought.
Sure.
He thinks San Francisco 49ers will be overrated this year.
Always are.
Going down, so this is his overrated. Detroit Lions. I don't either. I probably wouldn't do that. Cincinnati Bengals. They're kind of swing team, aren't they? Couldn't they go either way?
I like the Bengals.
Yeah. So, but he's got them overrated. Okay, so that's what, 5 or 6. Now.
So then who's rated?
Underrated.
Okay.
He likes the Chargers of Los Angeles.
I can go with that.
Overtaking the Kansas City Chiefs for the AFC West crown will prove challenging.
No, that's not.
But the Chargers appear poised to make a big leap forward as they enter year 2 under Jim Harbaugh. Sure. So he likes Harbaugh, and he likes the Chargers, who, by the way, come here, right?
I believe so.
The first time they play here since the comeback game.
Yes, I believe that's
the
correct.
27-0. So that's underrated one. Help me out with this one, Casey. He says the Dallas Cowboys thinks will be underrated. Brian Schottenheimer, first-year coach. Micah Parsons, I guess, is Parsons happy? You never know. Every 5 minutes he's unhappy.
Sounds like he's playing.
Yeah, every 5 minutes it sounds like he's unhappy there, right?
Yeah.
So he's got Cowboys underrated. Your thoughts on this one? He's got Arizona Cardinals underrated.
Don't like the quarterback.
Cardinals last season doubled their win total in year 2 under Jonathan Gannon.
Yep.
Who the hell's Jonathan Gannon?
He was the Eagles DC.
So he's got them underrated. And then I think, let me see. Yeah, and I think this final one he has underrated. The Jacksonville Jaguars.
How about it?
How about that? They finally get some national good press.
Good for them.
So we'll go through this. He says, this is Mike Jones from The Athletic, underrated franchises. He says Jacksonville has a good chance of being underrated. After forcing their way into the playoffs in 2022, the Jaguars took a slide backward in 2023 and then completely fell off the cliff in 2024, going 4-13.
Sound about right.
And getting head coach Doug Peterson fired. So he's just revisionist history so far. That's all he's told us, right? But he says this year's Jacksonville reset has a youthful theme, led by 39-year-old rookie head coach Liam Cohen, 34-year-old general manager James Gladstone. Intent on infusing the franchise with life, they jumped up to the number 2 draft to take the number 2 pick, dynamic two-way player Travis Hunter, and then work to retool their offensive line and shore up their defense. So that's about the only, that final little sentence there, The only thing, so far it's just revisionist history, right?
Right.
Just telling us what they did. But he said, okay. So he's high on their retooling of the offensive line, and he thinks they shored up their defense. He goes on to say if Cohen can position Trevor Lawrence to finally live up to his potential, just like he did with Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay last season, Jacksonville has a chance to rebound. Fortunately for the Jaguars, they're in the FC South. The Texans have won back-to-back division championships, but the other contenders are rebuilding, Titans and the Colts, who remain limited with quarterback. I want to go back to this Baker Mayfield, Tampa Bay, Liam Cohen. You would think Baker Mayfield had one leg, one eye, one arm, and couldn't chew gum and take us right. I mean, he might not have been the best ever in the NFL, but Casey, some of this Baker Mayfield, they make it sound like, my God, he had never completed a pass in his career until Liam Cohen showed up.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't that bad, but in fairness to the argument, he did get cut by a Carolina Panthers team that won a game.
Yeah, how about that?
So
yeah, that's rough. But it was just nice to see the Jaguars in a national, opinion piece, a national comparison piece, not just get raked over the coals.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, yeah, because the previous, gosh darn, 2 weeks, all these have been coming out, and boy, they have the national. And how do you judge the national perception of the Jaguars? It's easy to say, well, the national guys, they don't know teams in depth, and like the local guys,
right?
Blah blah blah. Or you can also go, well, they're not as biased.
That is true.
So it is where does the pendulum? Where do you put the pendulum there? So, but yeah, it was just nice. It was just nice. All right, let's have our first break. We're off and running here on a Hump Day edition, a Wednesday edition of the Young and Norvelle Show. Major League Baseball All-Star Game, second half. What's going on? This day in sports history, some neat stuff has happened. Billy Napier and the Florida guys, they have made their way through the media gauntlet up in Atlanta. And I want to have a little fun. This story is still kind of percolating a little bit. It's had legs for 2 or 3 days now. Just having a little fun. If the Nick Saban rumor was true, that he might want to get back into the game. And it obviously wouldn't be this year, but is he thinking about getting back in the game? Greg McElroy. Did you hear about that, Casey?
I heard you talking about it.
Yeah, Greg McElroy.
But outside of that, I had.
Yeah, so, and then it's still making its way around Atlanta. And Saban's not there, by the way. He is not on hand for the festivities there. But if Saban did want to get back into it, 73 years old, he's kind of 73 years young. What if he did say, you know what, honey, maybe I can do 5 more years? Where would be some landing spots? Where would be some legitimate landing spots? We'll talk about that on the other side. One down, a long way to go. We stay at it until 6 o'clock. We hope you stay with us here on the Young and Norvelle Show, right here on Action Sports Jax.
At Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, we know pain and injuries can stop you from doing what you love. This is why our board-certified orthopedic specialists offer the latest in both non-surgical and surgical treatment options and create a treatment plan tailored to your unique lifestyle and goals. So, whether it is a sports injury or that nagging pain that's keeping you from doing what you love, our team has the right treatment for you. For more information or to schedule an appointment online, visit our website.
You really got to hand it to him. Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Hurricane Grill and Wings for the football season. Well, there he is. Oh, what is that?
Empower a future, inspire a dream. It's a bold but simple mission for the Jacksonville Police Athletic League known as Jax PAL. Help the next generation of kids in Jacksonville shape a brighter future. their after-school programs, teenage leadership programs. There's community outreach.
It's been just an awesome opportunity to be out here with my colleagues and do something good for the community. It's really been an interesting opportunity to just see everybody work together in a way that we don't normally in the office.
And there's sports. There are also ways you can help the next generation with a donation of any kind. Just visit jaxpal.org to get more information. Empower a future, inspire a dream with Jax Pal.
Finally, a family atmosphere, kid-friendly restaurant with a real sports bar feel. Bricks Jack's Beach features all of that and a large, climate-controlled covered patio with misting fans and heaters for all seasons. Mix in an extremely diverse menu that features the most quality and affordable steak at the beach, and there's no reason not to enjoy your next lunch, dinner, happy hour, or big sporting event at Bricks Jack's Beach, 300 2nd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. See you at Bricks Jack's Beach.
There's a saying in sports, you can't win them all, but you can win a lot with good folks on your team. Like that one painter, First Coast. It's tough to beat the sun in Florida, so your home fades. It's tough to beat that HOA when they come calling. Beat the sun, beat the HOA with that one painter, First Coast. And it's a good time to do it. Less rain to work around and painting in mild temperatures is perfect. After all, the paint bonds to the surface so much better. Give that one painter First Coast a call at 904-417-3557 or look them up at first-coast.thatonepainter.com. Fast estimate, guidance on color and HOA requirements, and the highest quality job you'll find anywhere. Be a big winner in your neighborhood with that one painter First Coast on your team.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jax, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jax is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jax 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Get back to another list here. We'll get to the Nick Saban stuff here in a moment, but I just came across this list ranking different the wide receivers in the NFL as we welcome back to the Young and Norvelle show. Terry Norvelle here on a Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll be live as always. Our Thursday home, Sliders Oyster Bar, will be on the patio having a big old time. So this is from ESPN. Let me see if this was a entire group here. Jeremy Fowler. Yeah, we know Jeremy. His career started in the state of Florida. He got in a bit of a famous little spat with Urban Meyer when Urban was the Florida coach. And both of them persevered. So he had a listing, top 10, and then he's got some honorable mentions. Casey, he's got the best wide receivers. And this is one of those, talk to the executives, talk to some coaches, talk to some scouts anonymously. And they put it together. And I feel for Brian Thomas because I think the lack of visibility might hold him back here. But Jamar Chase won. I'm fine with that. Best receiver in the league. Justin Jefferson. Gosh darn, they were teammates. Oh.
No surprise they won the title.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And those two guys. And maybe not a great NFL running back, but that little Allaire guy or whatever his name was.
Clyde Edwards.
He was a good college player, man.
That was a good team.
That was
great team.
Damn good offense. Oh, so
best of teams.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson 2. Tyreek Hill 3. Is that a little high at this point in his career?
Yeah, probably.
I
would say so.
31 years old. Last year's ranking he was 2.
He had a down year, but there was getting arrested week 1 was weird.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
that was Jaguar week, right?
Yeah, that was really, really odd.
And, of course, he broke out before the game.
Yes.
Right? Broke out of the pokey before the game, of course.
Scored a touchdown.
And scored about an 80-yard touchdown just for the heck of it. CeeDee Lamb, Dallas, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's great.
CeeDee Lamb. A.J. Brown, Eagles.
Yep.
Okay, we can live with that.
Respect
5.
he deserves.
I'm on Ross St. Brown.
Yep.
Gosh darn, did we have a Detroit already?
Mm-mm.
No, okay, so they don't have 2. Wow. What a, he's good. He's good. He was fun on that show I watched last summer. Malik Neighbors, 7, New York Giants. Huh. What do you think?
Not a chance.
Last year, he was second year in the league, too. Ooh.
Not a chance.
Yeah, a little high, right?
There's not a chance that's right.
And they've got highest ranking. I guess this is from the people they talked to. 4, lowest ranking, unranked.
Yeah, that's...
So there was a big swing on him.
Should be. He didn't do much.
Yeah.
He was not the best rookie receiver. The best rookie receiver played in Jacksonville.
Yeah, how about that? Neighbors has the NFL's full attention. He had 100 catches, 1,200 yards as a rookie in one of the league's worst offenses with four different quarterbacks. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Rock climbing, blah, 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 blah. The reception total second most as a rookie last year behind tight end Brock Bowers. God, he had 112 catches as a rookie tight end.
And Brock Bowers was good.
And I thought he was going to be. I mean, duh. Boy, he was good at Georgia. Woo. So Neighbors at 7. Here's a guy at 8 this guy's so good, and he can't stay healthy a lot, but he's big. Nico Collins.
Yep.
Boy, he's a pain, isn't he?
Yeah, should be on the list for sure.
Yeah, he's 26. Last year's honorable mention. He misses a lot of games, doesn't he?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, but boy, he is good, and he has been a Jaguar killer, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's a killer when he's healthy. But
True, yeah.
Woo, he's 8. You bump down to 9. Gosh darn, this guy, all he does is catch balls. Mike Evans.
Yep, still doing it.
31 years old and just
should be
good. Look at some of the numbers for this guy. Goodness gracious. Number 10. That's a 10-person list. Garrett Wilson, Jets.
Fair enough.
24 years old.
Very good.
He checks in at 10. And I will say this, though. Honorable mentions. They only have a couple. 3 or 4 or 5. Oh, no, they got more than that. Honorable mention. And I guess these are in order. Doesn't appear to be alphabetical. Terry McLaurin.
Sure.
Good player.
Love
Player. Puka Nacua.
Of course.
He's in there. Brian Thomas Jr., 3rd honorable mention. I think the lack of visibility hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you?
Yes.
Without question. So that what they say, he'll be on the list by next year. He can 100%. Do it all. He took the league by storm last year. He's got size and can win in all areas of the field. There's not one thing you can't do with him. He can play outside or in the slot and dominate. That was an anonymous AFC executive. DK Metcalf right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Good big guy.
Yep.
T. Higgins.
Absolutely.
Man. T. Higgins. Clemson. Yeah, Clemson guy. And Devontae Adams.
Okay.
Devontae Adams. When you watch him up close, he's still exactly what that classic X receiver should be. Boy, he seems like he's old. I don't have his age.
I believe.
How much?
31.
Yeah,
we were talking about him earlier.
31. So, how about that? That's not bad. Thomas Jr., you could bump one of these guys for him, couldn't you?
Malik Neighbors, yeah.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think he gets
Way to go, Jeremy Fowler, you bum.
Yeah. Well, the executives, I guess. What a great way to put a list together.
I didn't do any of this.
Yes, exactly. You get the byline, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get, right?
You get the clicks. You just...
Yeah, and you could tell, like, within the first 2 sentences, if somebody asks you about your most recent article, you can tell if they're pro, oh, yeah, it's fine, yeah. Or what kind of stuff, well, hey, look, man, this is the opinion of other people.
Mm-hmm.
I just organized it.
Exactly.
I just organized it. All right, Nick Saban, the rumor's still kind of cruising around. Saban, 73, retired. He's been retired 1 year, 1 season, did a great job on TV. One of his former quarterbacks. And you would imagine, and the times you see these guys together, they seem like they have a great relationship, kind of a mentor, a former head coach, former quarterback, Greg McElroy, former Alabama quarterback, member of the media now. And he's carved himself out now. McElroy is accepted as, he's a member of the media now, ex-player, but he's made the transition. He's accepted. He does games. He does studio. His voice is listened to. I mean, his opinion's listened to. So he comes out and says basically that he heard from, I think he said a couple of people, legitimate people, didn't name them, of course, that they were adamant, at least one was adamant, that he thinks Saban will coach again. And he had it on authority that he thinks Saban will want to. Okay, so now nothing else is filled in. Did that mean another pop at the NFL? Did that mean back into the college game as this whole NIL thing is starting to work out and starting to get some structure? Did that mean as a head coach? Did that mean as a general manager type role? I don't know. I don't know. But it won't happen this year. What if, Casey, what if he did want to get back in, we'll say the college game? Some schools, and, obviously you got to have an opening. But if Nick Saban...
A lot of schools would make an opening.
Yeah, exactly. And Nick Saban, if this was true, his agency that handles him, agency, very easy to get the word out. So let's say he wants to get back to college football. Not just one school and say, hey, fire your guy, but just, hey, Nick's going to get in it next year. To start floating his name out there. Right? And Nick's going to get... So if he did something like that and started getting the word out, what would be some of the programs? How about USC?
Yeah.
USC, I don't know if they'll pony up that kind of money, but they're starting to not be real happy with their head coach.
I got the home run program.
Yeah.
Florida State.
Yeah, that was next. How about
the timeline matches?
How about Florida State is way up on my list too. What if Mike Norvelle has another stinker? He's going into his 6th year.
It's hard to believe.
Isn't that something? 6 years.
And one good one.
Yeah.
Great one.
Mike Norvelle stinks it up, and you'll know by midway, and again, if you're Saban and his people, you float it out behind the scenes. That's easy to do. Hey, Nick's looking to get back in it. Florida State. Now, they've never been flush with money. But, I mean, a chance to hand Nick Saban the keys and say, can you give us 5 good years?
Yeah.
Give us 5 good years. You'll be out of it before you're 80.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Good weather, which I think matters.
What if the worst happened early this year for Florida? What if they go get waxed at LSU at night? They never win at LSU at night. What if they follow that up? They got waxed by Miami at home last year. What if Florida stinks it up?
I think he has too much respect for Alabama to coach in the SEC.
You think? Okay, that's a good point. But it'll be intriguing.
But if Florida should be interested if that were to happen.
Yeah. If Napier and Florida stunk it up, and Napier or his structure, I don't care if it's him or the structure, he's responsible for it. If it was still Keystone, because it's been Keystone Cops sometimes down there, game management.
Mm-hmm.
If they stunk it up, that would be interesting. Oklahoma?
SEC.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see him coaching the SEC.
Yeah.
I think USC makes a lot of sense. I think Florida State makes a ton of sense.
So if Auburn blank cans Hugh Freeze?
No.
No, he's not going to pull a Rick Pitino, Kentucky, Louisville kind of thing?
No, I don't think that'll work out for him. I mean, he can do whatever the hell he wants, but I would be surprised to see that.
Here's the one. If this program didn't have the year they had, if this program I'm going to bring up, this would be the one. If they just went, 8-4 again this past season, Notre Dame. Because remember, the Marcus Freeman love now is only about 7 months old.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Freeman was spinning his wheels there at 2-3 years. They weren't really in love with Marcus Freeman. Imagine if he just rattled off 7-5, 8-4, and Notre Dame would be a spot.
I just don't see him going anywhere. Well, first off, I don't think he's going to coach.
Nor do I.
But I would have a hard time believing he would go coach somewhere that's cold.
I agree. I thought of that as well.
So, that's why I think Florida State is in play there.
Yeah.
USC. I also think, kind of goofy, but, this whole thing is, it is what it is. What about Arizona? It's warm, where a lot of people go to retire.
Arizona or Arizona State.
Either or, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Arizona
Yeah.
would be open.
See, you hit something too. When I was thinking about this morning, putting a little list together, I told myself too. I said, man, that cold weather, man,
that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. Now, does it get cold in Alabama at night games here and there? Yeah, a game or two. But if you go coach Penn State or Michigan, that's cold, and it's a lot warmer most days in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, than Penn State for 200 days out of the year.
Sure.
And I think a guy like Saban, he's a warm weather guy. The hot stuff, we're in it right now. But I don't think an older guy wants the cold like that.
No, not a chance.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't make enough sense because there is one big brand school that's probably going to open.
What's that?
Wisconsin.
But
he ain't coaching Wisconsin.
Yeah, you just don't see him having to get bundled up and maybe having 2 or 3 snow games, right? Yeah. He's caught a snow game here and there, and again, it can get cold in Alabama and some of the SEC. He's probably caught a cold game at Missouri. And Kentucky, he's caught, night in Kentucky is Tennessee here and there maybe. But, yeah, it'd be interesting, though. One thing I haven't seen, maybe I've just missed it, I haven't seen or read Saban coming out and saying, "What? Wait, what?"
Yeah, it's not true, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that either.
And I don't know if he thinks doing that gives it credibility. Does he think he cuts off his guy at the knees? Right. But if you're Greg McElroy, and I think this popped up on a podcast, and he was a guest, so maybe his mouth got ahead of his brain. But if you're Greg McElroy, you made it sound like you got the information. He almost made it sound like over golf or something. He got it. Don't you call Nick Saban first?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think Greg McElroy would text, "Hey, coach"?
You got a lot to lose.
Yeah.
By saying that.
Yeah.
Well, not to us, but
to
with Saban. I mean, it's interesting. A little goofy, but it's interesting.
Yeah. I don't think it happens, but
I don't either.
Be interesting. If it did.
There's not that many spots.
No.
I do not think it would be a Belichick, I'm going to coach North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's going to go coach Virginia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good point. The Belichick thing, you talk about a left field.
Goofy.
Nothing against North Carolina, but why North Carolina? Right?
Exactly. Yeah, 100%.
Miami Hurricanes, they don't have any money. Boy.
No, but I do think that would be on the short list.
On attractive.
Going by what we're going by, whether non-SEC.
Here's another one that if this old boy didn't have a good year this past year, and the rumors were there 5 years ago, Saban to Texas. If Sark hadn't turned that, Sark was on a short plank.
Right.
A lot of people were worried when they gave him that job.
Not now.
And remember when Texas made that run, supposedly? They blank checked Saban about 5 or 6 years ago, supposedly. Hey, blank check. I could see him at Texas if that could make that list. But Sark's got it going too well.
Yeah.
He's got it going too well. Did you hear much about Arch Manning and Coach Spurrier?
I heard you talking about it a little
Arch supposedly, and I should pull it up. I'm too lazy, but supposedly Arch was with Texas yesterday, and he got asked, and you remember what Spurrier said, right, a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
He's like, well, if this Arch Manning guy's so good, why wasn't he the starter last year? Because their quarterback last year, Quinn Ewers, he was all of a 7th-round pick.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
Yes. The Old Man podcast they should put out is the head ball coach Spurrier and Archie Manning. I think that'd be good.
That could be good.
That'd be good. But yeah, supposedly Arch took it tongue in cheek and all, but Spurrier's having a blast though.
Mm-hmm.
He's just sitting on the pulpit, and he's got a pulpit. I mean, Steve Spurrier,
right?
And he likes doing media. He does it all the time.
Right.
He's on multiple shows. Likes to do it. Head ball coach is 80 now, right? 80, 81. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. 80 or 81. All right, let's take another break here. We'll come back. Got some neat this date in sports history. We'll kick off hour number 2. We haven't talked much about the All-Star Game. I'm not a big All-Star Game guy anymore. I watched the first couple of innings. I felt bad for Scooble. Did you happen to watch any of the first inning or two?
Yeah, I watched the whole game.
Yeah, I watched a couple innings and went to bed. Skeens was Skeens, right? He did his thing. And Scooble, he gave up a 2-run double, I guess, but did you see the 2 hits before?
I did.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I mean, Acuna broken bat, and then Ohtani hit one off the top of the bat. Both of them were hits. And then, what's his name?
Tell Marte.
Marte got it was an opposite field double.
Yep.
Right? He kind of got beat.
He was beat, yeah.
Yeah, he was beat. So, felt for Scooble. But what they do, they had a home run derby offer kind of something.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. And Schwarber won it for the National League. But second half is coming up a couple of days from now. We'll take a look at kind of where we're at. And we got to pay a little homage to the Tampa Bay Bucs. They are celebrating their 50th year. 50. And I remember when they popped in the league. So does Coach Spurrier. He was their first quarterback. Remember that? You don't remember it, but
no, I do not.
Yeah, Steve Spurrier was the first ever quarterback for the Bucs.
How about that?
Spurrier won the 66 Heisman, as you know, went into the NFL. He was drafted, and he spent his first 9 years with the San Francisco 49ers, who had an all-pro quarterback.
Sure.
John Brodie was a good quarterback. Nobody to this day, including Coach Spurrier, nobody knows why they drafted him. Coach Spurrier told me one time, we were doing a show together, and he told me, now this was a long time ago, but still, he was drafted 3rd overall in the first round. Coach Spurrier was, by San Francisco. He said, Terry, I never once heard one thing from the San Francisco 49ers. They didn't call me. They didn't send anybody to Gainesville. They didn't ask me to fly. And he never even thought about that because John Brodie was good.
Right.
And Brodie got hurt. Spurrier he started probably 30 games. He was there 9 years. Spurrier won a playoff game or two, but he never got to play. So he languished on the bench. He was a 9-year veteran in 76, the Bucs' first year, and they got to do an expansion draft. So obviously, the other teams put expendable players, not their best players.
Right.
So Coach Spurrier drafted by the Bucs right, and the theory was the Gator star comes back to Florida. The Bucs were terrible.
They were.
He got humbled in his final year as the Bucs quarterback. They were 0-14.
How about that?
That bad.
That's not good.
That bad.
It's terrible.
How did we get on that topic?
You brought up the Bucs being 50.
Oh yeah. So the Bucs, real quick, 50th year, 1976 was when they're going back. Their first game, I think it is, with the Jets. They're going to wear the absolute greatest uniform, right? They're going to wear the creamsicle, almost to a T. And sometimes these teams will do the throwback, but they'll still put a little modern on. No, from what it looks like, they are going hardcore.
How about that?
Replica. They're also including their fight song saying they're going to have on the jersey, "Hey, hey, Tampa Bay." This was a fight song in 79. That was their first winning season, and they went to the NFC Championship game.
How about that?
So they're going to have that on there. And you got to believe if the Bucs were to make a run this year, we're going to hear that song a lot.
I would bet we will.
We're gonna, and I'm going to go on the record as saying I bet it's not the most catchy tune.
Oh, I'm sure it's not.
Hey, hey, Tampa Bay. That's the start of it. All right, let's take a break. We're wrapping up hour number 1. We'll kick off hour number 2, some baseball, some sports history, a lot to get to. Casey Kurtz here. I'm Terry Norvelle. Hope to hear from Brent Beard from Atlanta. Hard to say, though. A lot going on as Day 3 is wrapping up SEC Media Days. Back after this quick timeout.
You really got to hand it to him. Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Hurricane Grill and Wings for the football season. Well, there he is. Oh, what is that?
At Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, we know pain and injuries can stop you from doing what you love. This is why our board-certified orthopedic specialists offer the latest in both non-surgical and surgical treatment options and create a treatment plan tailored to your unique lifestyle and goals. So, whether it is a sports injury or that nagging pain that's keeping you from doing what you love, our team has the right treatment for you. For more information or to schedule an appointment online, visit our website.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
Finally, a family atmosphere, kid-friendly restaurant with a real sports bar feel. Rick's Jack's Beach features all of that and a large, climate-controlled covered patio with misting fans and heaters for all seasons. Mix in an extremely diverse menu that features the most quality and affordable steak at the beach, and there's no reason not to enjoy your next lunch, dinner, happy hour, or big sporting event at Rick's Jack's Beach, 300 2nd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. See you at Bricks Jack's Beach.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University. Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Will Olive, Mandarin High School. Go Stangs.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School. Tony Mazzio, Sandalwood High School, class of 2002. Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Shacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
The rhythm of my heart is beating like a drum, with We Are Martyr rolling off our tongues. Never will we roam, for we know our place is down. Where the ocean meets the skies, we be sailing. Where the ocean meets the skies, we be sailing.
Another hot one, as you can see, our downtown cam. Do we know what building that's on, Casey? That camera? Just kind of up somewhere high?
Way up there.
Yeah, way up there. I'm not going to change that light bulb if it needs one.
I'm not sure that it's on a building.
Yeah,
it's
like a tower.
Yeah, it's a tower. Yeah.
Yeah, more of a tower. Yeah. Good shot though.
Great shot.
Real good shot. Been pretty much the same shot there for about 2 months now.
Nobody has this.
That's not too bad though. Yeah, it's not too in terms of clouds or anything right now. It's not terrible.
Nah, it's probably hot though.
Been a lot worse. Welcome back. Kick off the second hour here. Terry Norvelle in the studio and give you our Action Sports Jack studio look here on the Young and Norvelle show. I got some sports history in case you want to get to here. We all learn here as we go. All right, here we go. This date, sports history, 1941.
Good.
Joe DiMaggio, Yankee Clipper. He has a nice solid 3-for-4 game.
Okay.
That game in 1941 on this date was his 56th straight game with a base hit.
Ah, I've heard of this.
So, you've heard of that.
Yeah.
Any idea what we're probably going to lead off tomorrow's sports history with? If this was game number 56 in a row.
He doesn't get a hit tomorrow, right?
Unless they were off. on tomorrow's date in 1941, right? Because his streak's 56.
It's 56.
And
The 24-hour teas come back tomorrow.
Yeah, how about
Find out
that?
If the Yankees played in 41 or not.
How about that? No. How about that? Now, I'm going to be real close without looking this up. The story went, and it's documented, that Game 57, which would have been Games 57 when they hit, supposedly he hit at least 2 screaming line drives that the third baseman, whoever it was, made great plays on. So he goes 0 for, and his streak ends.
How about that?
But here's the other part of this, Casey.
All right.
If memory serves me, he then rattled off 17 more games in a row.
How about that?
How about if he sneaks one of those line drives by, my man may get into the 80s.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
How about that? But yeah, it's pretty documented that he had at least 2 rockets in that game.
Looks that way.
Is that what it says?
Old Ken Keltner made a heck of a play at third base.
Bastard.
And then he walked. Then he hit another grounder down the line. Same guy.
Yeah.
This guy Keltner took 2 hits away from him.
That's what I'm saying. Supposedly this cat made 2 great plays.
Ain't that a bummer?
Come on.
You hate to see it.
So I got a feeling we know what one of the stories will be tomorrow. All right, a couple years later, different team. 1944, the Brooklyn Dodgers at the time, they're still in Brooklyn. They were playing a game, this date 1944. They trail 5-0. The Dodgers then score 8 unearned runs and go on to win 8-5, Casey. That breaks a 16-game losing streak. Wow. So you would think, okay, we've righted the... They go on to lose 5 more in a row.
Okay.
Come on. God's sakes. Supposed to kickstart your season. This date, 1950.
So they lost 21 of 22.
How about that?
That's pretty bad.
You come back, you score 8 unearned. That's got to get you started, right?
Might as well just lose that one.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
1950, World Cup.
Okay.
Brazil hosting Uruguay.
Okay.
Brazil, the home team, they ended up losing this game, and I watched a little news on it. Okay. Devastating for Brazil and the whole country. They lose the World Cup. Here's the thing, though. The stadium in 50 was built for this World Cup, right?
Wow.
And that happens a lot. You
Yeah.
know. But so Brazil's hosting. They're so confident. The whole country, you know how they love soccer.
They do.
But this is 1950, and the stadium was massive. They accounted for 190,000. Most people say there were 205,000 spectators.
Wow. At
that game. There was a lot of standing room only kind of areas.
Sure. But
the stadium was massive as I watched about a 10-minute kind of documentary on it. That is the largest crowd for any sporting event ever documented.
How about that?
I mean, let me say that. They say they had 205,000 at that game.
That's a lot, man.
At that game. And I guess seat-wise and all, and they were able to document about 190, 195. But most people that were there attributed, there was a bunch more that were not really counted or ticketed, about 205,000 people at a...
That's unbelievable.
And you've seen some of those massive, generally European rock concert festivals.
Oh, yeah.
And I think some of those have drawn 300,000. Can you imagine? You've seen those shots before. Imagine dropping a soccer field in the middle of that.
Crazy.
And tip of the hat, I don't think we had any hooliganism.
Hooliganism.
Right? I don't think there was big fights or anything.
I'll take your word for it. If they lost, I assume not everybody was that thrilled.
Yeah, and you thought hooliganism. That's what they call it.
That's a good one.
Soccer hooligans. Fighting and all.
Yeah,
205,000.
How about that?
1950. Here's one we talked about, Don Mattingly and Grand Slams. Remember we talked about Grand Slams not that long ago?
A couple days ago.
This is still cool, and it's kind of a follow-up on this.
You hit another one?
This date, 1987, Mattingly hit his 4th Grand Slam. Now remember,
that's right.
That season he would have 6 Grand Slams. Mattingly played about 1 million years.
Never had another one.
In any other season.
Yep.
He hit 6 in 1 year. He also, during this streak, he hit a home run in 8 straight games.
Wow.
I remember it well. It was crazy.
It's more than a week.
It was crazy.
For a non-home run hitter.
Yeah. He could get it out of the yard, but he was not a really a good hitter. Really a good hitter. Here's one that's pretty cool. Speaking of humongous crowds, this date in 1994.
Ooh, it's close to me.
In Dodger Stadium, the largest viewed event, and make sure I got this right now.
All right.
Ever took place at Dodger Stadium in 1994.
Largest viewed.
Viewed. It was.
So this is a TV thing.
Yeah. Yes. Largest viewed event.
And it was the royal wedding.
You're getting close.
Really?
You're fairly close, and it was in Dodger Stadium.
Huh.
It involved the three tenors. Have you ever heard of the three tenors?
Yes, but not enough to place it.
Yeah. Three tenors are, at the time, they were considered the three greatest operatic singers ever.
Okay.
And they got together and did a tour. Pavarotti, you've heard of Pavarotti.
Sure, yeah.
Luciano Pavarotti. Placido Domingo. And
That's a singer?
Yes, and I think that was the guy from Naked Gun. They used that reference.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But, so, Luciano Pavarotti.
Sure.
I think, and I'm not up on this, but I think he's considered the greatest singer ever. You know, that operatic voice, the big heavy guy. So, three tenors, they went on tour, and it was just unbelievable all over the world. They play a concert, and Jose Carreras, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Never heard of that guy.
1.3 billion worldwide viewers for that concert from Dodger Stadium. 1.3 billion.
Wow.
Don't Super Bowls come in at like 140 million?
Yeah. Wow.
How many people
Who's watching that?
There's only like what? 4 billion people in the world?
I think it's like 8.
8 billion.
But at the time.
Yeah, way back in 94, 1.3 billion viewers internationally, worldwide.
Would you watch that? If it was on tonight?
I would watch 5 minutes. I'd watch 5 minutes because it is incredible. You're like, how is that coming out of that guy's mouth?
Sure.
You know?
Huh.
Yeah. Three tenors.
By the way, who do you think Rolling Stone says is the greatest singer of all time? It is not who you said.
Can you tell if they have even operatic singers in their? Or
I can't.
Yeah. Would I know this person?
Yes.
Male or female?
Female. Was definitely alive when you were alive. I was alive.
Okay, that's who's the girl? I can see her, a little skinny thing. Husband was a lot older, died.
I don't know about all that.
What's her name? Greatest singer of all time.
Yeah. Both they have two lists. They have a 2008 list and a 2013 list. She is first in both.
In both. I can't think of her name.
The undisputed greatest singer of all time, according to Rolling Stone.
She sang the Titanic song, I think.
No.
No?
No. You're thinking of Celine Dion?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Not even close.
Barbra Streisand.
No.
We said female, right?
Definitely female.
Whitney Houston.
Close. She was number 2 on the 2023 list.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on.
And that's the only reason why.
So
in 2008, she was already the GOAT singer. It had already been established.
Not Celine Dion. I thought she was.
Nope.
And
the person is no longer with us.
And but she was mainstream. It wasn't, you know.
You should definitely know. If I know, you should know.
Gosh darn, man. Was she more of a solo act, or was she part of a group, a band?
I would say solo, but I could be wrong.
Not Barbra Streisand.
Still no.
Can you give me another clue?
He was in Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers?
A good clue, ain't it?
Oh!
You got it, didn't you?
Aretha Franklin.
You better believe it.
Aretha. I'm not sure I go with her the best singer, though.
Now, she can sing now.
She can sing. Aretha.
One of the greatest.
The
greatest, according to Rolling Stone. It's not even close.
Did they have a male side, or who's
the
highest?
So the highest ranking male in 2008, the highest ranking male was Ray Charles.
Ray Charles. What about Sinatra? Was he on that list?
Nope.
That was
In 2023, the most recent edition of the Greatest Singers of All Time, the highest-ranking male is Sam Cooke.
I don't know much about him. I don't know his songs.
Me neither.
Yeah, it kind of popped up. I saw that name first time 6-7 years ago. He won a bunch of Emmys, I guess, that one
Now,
night.
I will say this list is questionable, although it
Okay.
was done by Rolling Stone because it has Beyonce at number 8.
I don't know if she's got this great voice, does she? Right? Isn't that what they're saying? The great voice.
Yeah.
Not hits or...
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Songwriting doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Just sing it.
songwriting or hits. It's
Aretha
the great
Franklin
voice.
can sing. Whitney Houston can sing.
Can sing, yeah.
Sam Cooke, I'll take your word for it.
I don't know much about Sam Cooke.
Mariah Carey in the 5 spot. Now, Mariah Carey can sing now.
Yeah, yeah.
Ray Charles in the 6, Stevie Wonder in the 7,
Okay.
Beyonce in the 8.
Yeah, I don't know. Beyonce, I think her massive amount of sales might be more than...
Otis Redding in the 9.
Sitting on the dock of the bay.
Al Green in the 10.
Oh, stop it.
There you go.
Al Green. Gosh darn it. Be careful. That's 9 months from now music, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Al Green.
There you go.
I'm surprised Frank Sinatra. He was always considered just his unbelievable voice.
Yeah, I don't even see him in like the
and Barbara Streisand too.
Honorable, not honor, because like I'm not looking at the list, but I'm looking at like the top 10.
Yeah.
But it says the ones that people were most mad about: Celine Dion,
Okay.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson. She's got that one song she belted out.
She can sing though.
Yeah, she can.
Nat King Cole.
Yeah, way before my time, but I know he was well respected.
And
yeah, give me some more of those names.
Well, this is the last one I have for you, and it is very confusing. Justin Bieber.
He shouldn't even be in the magazine.
No. Oh, I got one more. Mary J. Blige. People are upset about that, which she can sing too.
Yeah, she
So there you go.
Mary J. Blige, I know one or two of her songs, but for the longest time, she would always get included in all the Super Bowl, this and that.
Mhm.
No, and I'm like, I wouldn't know her if she walked in the room.
She can sing now.
Yeah, she can. Justin Bieber, that they should not even. No, he can't be in a list with any of those other people.
Nah, I'm with you.
Can he?
No, I'm with you. Loud and clear.
How did they put him in there?
Yeah.
That's an interesting list. No 3 tenors on there, huh?
I don't see him. Got Frank Sinatra at 19. Now I'm
Okay.
looking at the list.
Yeah, old Blue Eyes.
I don't see no
Chairman of the board.
No 3 tenor.
Elvis. I wasn't a big Elvis guy, but did
I
Elvis?
just saw Elvis. He's in this. He's 17.
Elvis made the list. Yeah, I wasn't anti. I just never the Elvis thing. Just never did it for me.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
maybe it
and
did.
you know, people just fell over for Elvis.
Yep.
I'll tell you another a genre of music. I never will ever get the Grateful Dead thing.
Okay.
You know, you got to be a Grateful Dead. You got to be a Deadhead, or you don't get it. And I know Garcia's dead, but
sure.
And I never have been much of a reggae guy. It just kind of same song kind of thing.
It do sound a bit similar.
Yeah. Did you do the Grateful? Are you a Grateful Dead guy?
No.
And you know that's a cult, man.
That's a thing. Yeah.
That is a cult.
It is a thing without me. My friend's dad very big into it.
And saw him like some people see him 200 times.
My friend's dad has seen him a bunch. My dad is not into it, but my friend's dad is.
And I think they're still going on. Yeah.
From what I understand.
I think a fairly modern, but they've been out a while, but fairly modern kind of Grateful Dead following is Fish.
I've heard of Fish.
Fish, PH, you know.
Yeah.
I think they've got one of those cult followings that I think the same 100,000 people just kind of move around.
That's funny.
No jobs or anything like that.
Sure.
I'm trying to think of any other ones that would be different. Elvis, like you said, made it. McCartney or Lennon?
Yeah, I saw them both. Hold on.
Yeah.
McCartney 26. Lennon was ahead of him.
Yeah. Good voices, unique voices. I don't think Mick Jagger is...
John Lennon at 12.
Okay. Fair enough. I can live with that.
I don't see Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger, I was going to say, I don't think you think of Mick Jagger as one of, if not the best frontmen ever. He's just
absolutely.
I don't think you think of. He's got a million great songs. He's got a distinctive voice. I don't think you go, wow, that is a polished.
Oh, 52.
52. Yeah.
Which you know, I mean.
Yeah.
That's just okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things.
I got you.
How we got Barry White at 56? Man can sing.
He's got to be up there higher, right? He's got to
Gotta be.
Barry White's got to be near Al Green.
Gotta be.
He's got some of that 9 months from now. What about Robert Plant? Considered the best hard rock and roll singer voice, a lot of people call him.
63.
63. Yeah. And
Look at us.
how about that? How about rock and roll? All genres, though.
Oh, yeah.
All genres are in there.
Everybody getting included. Except for your tenors.
Yeah. I hearing that list, I think they might not have included opera-type singers.
Yeah.
Opera.
Well, that's kind of unfair. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? If you're going to put a list together of the 200 best singers of all time.
Yeah. A couple of the people that starred in the Phantom of the Opera, and obviously the soundtrack was considered just unbelievable. Michael Crawford was the original.
Okay.
And he was considered, and then I think it was Sarah Brightman, and they have songs that in that you better know how to sing, or if you play one of those characters in the Phantom of the Opera, you're going to embarrass yourself.
Makes sense.
Real quick. Real quick. Wow, good list. I was going to say how we got on that. 3 tenors.
3 tenors.
Is how we got on that. So.
By the way, Pavarotti, best opera singer of all time.
Yeah, and I think that's been considered, you know, and is he passed?
Gotta be.
Yeah. But, you know, he's that big, heavy. You almost have to be a big, heavy guy to do that opera, right? To belt it out.
He is a big dude. How about that?
Yeah, big dude, beard and all.
Oh, yeah. He been dead.
But did it?
He's been dead for 20 years.
20?
18, but I rounded
Man,
up.
who sang at his funeral? That's a pretty tough.
That's a great point.
That's a pretty tough. Hey, you want to sing at Pavarotti's funeral?
Maybe it was Aretha Franklin, the best singer of all time.
Maybe. Real quick, going back to the Naked Gun movie with, remember they had one of those movies where, what's his name? Leslie Nielsen was the umpire in Dodger Stadium, and he was searching. Somehow Placido Domingo was in that, or the name.
I agree with that.
Right? Maybe he was singing the national anthem or something. And that might have been it. He was singing the national anthem. Here's Placido Domingo. And then while he's singing, I think Nielsen was searching people or something.
Sounds about right.
You did know this. I think we may have talked about it. Leslie Nielsen, who was so funny, Police Squad, Naked Gun, all those movies.
Yep.
He, for probably easily the first half of his career, he was a serious leading man. He had never done comedy. He was not. He didn't come in as a Three Stooges kind of guy and just blossom.
I did not know
Leslie, and you could catch Leslie Nielsen if you're watching just old movies. Yeah, he'll be playing a Western lead man or somebody somewhere said let's give him a tryout.
How about that?
And man, you talk about comedic timing and deadpan.
Oh yeah.
You ever see the Police Squad series?
I have not.
I
know of it, but
it was short-lived. It might have been ahead of its time. I think it came on only like 2 seasons, and I think it came on late night.
1 season.
1 season, yeah.
6 episodes.
It was a spoof on all the police shows that were out.
Sure.
It was because back in the 70s, 80s, the police shows everywhere.
Yeah.
And so they did a spoof, and I think it ran late at night, and it just never caught on. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, it got good reviews.
Absolutely.
Nominated for Emmys, and they got canceled. How about that?
Absolutely hilarious. Only 6 episodes, you said?
6. Oh.
And I think he was Frank Drebin in that as well, and it just kind of carried over to the Naked Gun.
Correct.
Yeah, because that was first, right? Police Squad, and then somebody said, let's.
82. Yes, correct.
Yeah, and the star athlete in Naked Gun, O.J. Simpson.
That is right.
What was his character? A weird name that didn't fit him.
Yeah.
Not Boomhauer, but it was something like that.
Hold on, I'll get it.
OJ was good, man, acting and all.
Yeah, didn't work out for him.
He was Frank Drebin.
Where is that?
What was OJ's name in that? It was a spoof name too. It didn't fit an African American 35-year-old guy, or whatever he played in that. Oh, I can say
Nordberg.
Nordberg.
Yep.
Nordberg. Kind of a little spin-off to what we were talking about a moment ago with our list of singers. Somebody very related to one of the great singers was in Naked Gun. The love interest. Priscilla Presley was the female.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, and she was good, wasn't she? She was good as Drebin's girlfriend, wife, whatever.
That's right.
Oh, Leslie Nielsen was funny. Oh, he was hilarious. deadpan. Real good deadpan. All right, let's take a break. Come back. I want to get to some baseball. Second half, kind of who might be doing what. We'll kind of come back also and see what's going on in the world of sports. Man, you got to be loving life if you're a baseball player and the All-Star break hits. Those nooks, bruises, and tired legs. This is your time because it's a sprint of about 60 games, 62 or so games left in Major League Baseball. Things will get started on Friday. All right, let's take a break, come back, start wrapping up this show. Still hoping to hear from Brent Beard, depending on how his day is going in Atlanta. He is covering the SEC Media Days. He was kind enough to call us on Monday. Hopefully we can hear from him today. We'll see. We'll come back with more Young and Norvelle Show on Action Sports Jax.
At Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, we know pain and injuries can stop you from doing what you love. This is why our board-certified orthopedic specialists offer the latest in both non-surgical and surgical treatment options and create a treatment plan tailored to your unique lifestyle and goals. So, whether it is a sports injury or that nagging pain that's keeping you from doing what you love, our team has the right treatment for you. For more information or to schedule an appointment online, visit our website.
You really got to hand it to him. Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dynamic Hurricane Grill and Wings for the football season. Well, there he is. Oh, what is that?
Empower a future, inspire a dream. It's a bold but simple mission for the Jacksonville Police Athletic League known as Jags PAL. Help the next generation of kids in Jacksonville shape a brighter future. Their after-school programs, teenage leadership programs. There's community outreach.
This has been just an awesome opportunity to be out here with my colleagues and do something good for the community. It's really been an interesting opportunity to just see everybody work together in a way that we don't normally in the office.
And there's sports. There are also ways you can help the next generation with a donation of any kind. Just visit jaxpal.org to get more information. Empower a future, inspire a dream with Jags PAL.
Finally, a family atmosphere, kid-friendly restaurant with a real sports bar feel. Rick's Jack's Beach features all of that and a large, climate-controlled covered patio with misting fans and heaters for all seasons. Mix in an extremely diverse menu that features the most quality and affordable steak at the beach, and there's no reason not to enjoy your next lunch, dinner, happy hour, or big sporting event at Rick's Jack's Beach, 300 2nd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. See you at Rick's Jack's Beach.
There's a saying in sports, you can't win them all, but you can win a lot with good folks on your team. Like that one painter, First Coast. It's tough to beat the sun in Florida, so your home fades. It's tough to beat that HOA when they come calling. Beat the sun, beat the HOA with that one painter, First Coast. And it's a good time to do it. Less rain to work around and painting in mild temperatures is perfect. After all, the paint bonds to the surface so much better. Give that one painter First Coast a call at 904-417-3557 or look them up at first-coast.thatonepainter.com. Fast estimate, guidance on color and HOA requirements, and the highest quality job you'll find anywhere. Be a big winner in your neighborhood with that one painter First Coast on your team.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jax, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jax is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jax 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Okay, we are back. Normally on Wednesdays, about 5 o'clock, we have Dr. Aaron Bates from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. Obviously, he is, if you listened to the show a couple weeks ago, he's on vacation. I think he may be out one more week. I'm not positive. But Dr. Bates enjoying some R&R. He'll be back with us very soon. And, Casey, I've got some carryover topics we want to get to Dr. Bates. This Caitlin Clark injury bug's starting to it started with a quad.
Yeah, she's been hurt a little bit.
Yeah, she missed games with a quad injury, and then she comes back. Now she's out, I think, with a groin injury, and kind of in the same area. We'll have to ask Dr. Bates. You know how what do we call it? The calf, the Achilles, are they related? That's the big yes or no.
Yep.
Does one lead to the other? I wonder quad groin. We'll ask him. We'll ask him about that. Yeah, but she's really banged up. Certainly, we haven't had a chance really to talk to Dr. Bates about DJ Lagway. Supposedly, during this offseason, he didn't throw at all because of a hernia. And I would imagine we'll get Dr. Bates to weigh in on that as well next time we talk to him. I would imagine if you have a hernia, throwing a football with that
be tough.
Torso twist and all would I don't know if it would hurt as much as it wouldn't be good for the hernia, would it?
Yeah, sounds painful.
So I could that's plausible. We'll run some of this by Dr. Bates from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist when we're back. Another thing came across my attention with regard to sports medicine and Dr. Bates. This is just irony. How does this happen? So I'm going to bring this up to Dr. Bates. We go way back to 1974. Okay. There was at the time, he played for a bunch of franchises. But this guy, Mike Marshall.
Okay.
And this goes under ironic. This guy, Mike Marshall, really good pitcher. As a matter of fact, he's the only relief pitcher to ever win the Cy Young. Okay? He won the Cy Young as a relief pitcher. Had a real good career. He had a great year in 74. So he's a relief pitcher. During the 1974 season, Mike Marshall set a major league record for most appearances by a relief pitcher. He appeared in 106 games.
Damn.
And, this goes under workload and UCL, which is the elbow blowout, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, my God, 100
That's crazy.
And 6 games. He was a member of the National League All-Star team in 74, 75. In 74, he won the Cy Young, okay? He had 106 appearances. He won 15 games. Won 15 games.
Jeez.
And he had 21 saves. So he wins the Cy Young. In this season, he also set a record. He appeared in 13 straight Dodger games.
Wow.
Okay?
2 weeks in a row.
13 straight. And baseball's always been the way it is now with regard to the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
You play 6-ish games on average a week.
Right.
So here's the ironic part that I'm going to throw to Dr. Bates one day, and he's just going to shake his head. How about that workload, number one?
Mm-hmm.
106 appearances, 13 consecutive, set a record. On the 13th and final game he appeared in a row with the Dodgers.
Blew out his arm.
Guess who he relieved? A guy by the name of Tommy John.
It's awesome.
Is that not great?
It's a good stat.
Tommy John was a good pitcher. Near 300 wins.
Unfortunately, nobody cares.
Yeah, Hall of Fame argument. Yep. But how about that? Mike Marshall's 13th consecutive, and if you're a orthopedic surgeon like Dr. Bates who performs Tommy John, you must turn over in your seat going, you can't run this guy out 106 times or 13 in a row. But his final appearance to set the record was he relieved Tommy John.
How about that? It's good work.
That is irony, man. That is unbelievable irony. Hey, let's switch sports real quick. About 3 or 4 weeks left in the Jacksonville Basketball Academy camps that have been running all summer long. Coach Jimmy Martin over at Providence does a super job. The camps are designed to improve your basketball player to whatever level he or she wants to get to. Maybe it's a youngster just wanting to learn the game, to get the fundamentals down. Maybe it's a more mature basketball player that is going to go out for their middle school team, their high school team. Maybe they want to start. Maybe they're a role player. They're trying to win a starting job. Or maybe it's a polished high school player that really wants to start working on his or her game to maybe make it to the college level. Wherever your basketball player is at, they can help your basketball player achieve their next goal at the Jacksonville Basketball Academy. Look them up online. Google them at Jacksonville Basketball Academy. You'll find all the information. Their final camp is early August, so you've still got time. Get your basketball player learning the proper way to play and also the thought process, teamwork, and how to attack the game of basketball mentally as well as physically. They'll cover everything that you need to know to become a better player at the Jacksonville Basketball Academy. All right. Told you about that. Told you about that. Told you about this. Major League Baseball. We call it the halfway point. We're really about 94, 95, 96 games in for everybody. I guess doing a quick math, 81 would be halfway, right? But we always go near 100. It's always that way. It's always that way. It's never exactly. A couple things. Word is where we're at right now. Attendance and viewership are very solid. It's been a pretty good first half. So the TV partners, I think, are happy. I did not know this, Casey. You may know, and I know this topic is like 17 months out, but there are already whispers about labor strife going on.
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen.
Is it?
Yeah.
Gosh, I wish you hadn't said that.
Oh, sorry.
But what I read said it ain't looking good right now.
Yeah, it's not going to. They're going to strike.
And we haven't had a strike since 95.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't had a strike since 95. So, gosh darn it, as good as baseball looks from the outside, it looks like we got young stars and the game looks healthy. Man, I hate to hear that. So you think that's a real thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Gosh, darn it, son of a gun.
We're striking.
Oh,
need something else to do in 2 summers or next.
Yeah, I was going to say. So you
2
think
summers.
We'll make it through next year's season?
Yeah, I think they're saying it's the year after.
Yeah.
Because that's when whatever is up.
Not good. Well, how about this? What are we at? 25. We'll get through 25. I was going to say maybe it'll time out with the 28 Olympics, and they can all go play in the Olympics.
Well,
they won't be playing for anybody else.
Being extended.
Yeah.
If they're still striking by the 28 Olympics, we got a serious problem.
Yeah. You know, the 28 Olympics, the baseball part, they're having issues right now. It's just not timing out real well. Because Major League Baseball has this thing called the All-Star break.
Sure.
And, baseball shuts down for about a week.
Yep.
They're starting to peek ahead to the 2028 Olympics, which are in L.A., right?
Yes.
And MLB wants Major League players playing in the Olympics. But how are you going to time this thing out? It's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, their games that matter are their team games.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Speaking of L.A. Dodgers, boy, they've had an uneven. They're good. They got a lot of wins, second most wins. They've had an uneven season. They were 8-0. They won 21 of their first 31. They've had 2 or 3 little scuffles too. They're 5-7 in July.
Huh.
5-7. Dodgers, strange situation, strange year.
They're a good team.
They're going to be looking for pitching, I think. The word is, from what I'm reading, they're going to look for a little more pitching.
Oh, good.
So many injuries.
They'll get Glass now back. I mean, I would be surprised. I mean, if they're going to give up more prospects for pitching, more power to them. But at some point, all these guys are going to be healthy.
And gosh darn, they've now stretched Ohtani to 3 innings.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's found money, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I don't know that I would do that if I was the Dodgers. But listen, if the rich get richer, I guess. If you feel like you got the guys to move, then by all means.
They've had some injuries now.
Oh, they have.
They've had some injuries. Muncie's out, I think, still, and
Glasnow's been out all year.
Glasnow's out all year. Snell's been out. Yamamoto's banged up. But damn, they got a lot of good players. Looking ahead a little bit, Yankees. They haven't won a World Series in 16 years. Is that right?
Yeah, 2009.
Yeah, 16 years. Mets.
That's even longer.
39 years.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
How about that?
Something, right?
87, whatever it was. The Bill Buckner situation, right?
Yep.
How about that? Yankees 16, and then Mets 39. Tigers, most wins so far.
Yep.
Great year.
Good team.
Wire to wire so far. Their last World Series championship, 1984.
Sounds about right.
They've
been close, though.
Yeah, 1984. Let me check something real quick. We'll stay with Major League Baseball, but I just got a text here.
Uh-oh.
And it might involve our show.
Did it get canceled?
Pack your, I don't know. What does this mean? Hey, guys, pack your bags and get the hell out. How would you interpret that?
Well, listen, in the nicest way possible, that one's for you because I have responsibilities after this show. So, unless they're kicking me out of those as well.
Touché. Guilty by association, maybe.
Hey, listen, I wouldn't complain.
Brent Beard says, have producer call me.
That's it?
Yeah. Do you have his number?
No.
Oh, boy. Now, let me see how I do this. I guess Brent's having some phone issues. Okay, no, I don't want to block that number. Oh, here we go. Copy. Look at me. You just hang on. You're about to get I'm about to send a carrier pigeon your way here.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Brent must have some good stuff. Okay, there's Casey. I'm going to boom. What you do, Casey, is you cut and paste the number.
Yep.
And boom, you just send it. I mean, it's not that hard. That's Brent Beard if you want to call him. If you don't understand. I
don't really, but I will.
San Diego. Having a good season. They're 8 games over 500. LA, we talked about a minute ago. You know who's all in? I mean, who's got to go all chips in? Tampa Bay, right? Tampa's got to go all in. And, you know, the franchise that literally has to push every chip in the table is Toronto, right?
Yes.
If you're Toronto, you got to, I mean, you whatever you think you need.
I would.
You get on that phone and start dealing, don't you?
Yeah, I would. Absolutely.
Cubs.
Toronto does not have a good farm system.
They don't?
No.
Because you got to give something to get something.
They've got 2 that they really like, and I don't know that they'd be willing to give them up. But,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but, you know, a lot of fans in a lot of sports, when it comes to trade season, man, they need to make a trade. Well, you got to give to get.
That's how that works.
You got to have something of value or perceived value,
yep.
Right? But, man, if you're Toronto, I mean, do you think they thought they'd be sitting here 2 games up?
No. No, not at this point.
You got to push all in. You got 60 games left, and you're 2 up on the division, and you're sitting great for a wild card if you need a fallback. So they got to push all in. Cubs, I was reading today, Cubs might be in the market for a third baseman.
That would make sense.
Yeah, looking for a third baseman. And then some players that are just the Raleigh situation, the Raleigh-Judge situation will be a blast, it looks like, to follow the home run battle. Lindor, what a year he's had.
Yeah, he's having a nice year.
Boy, he's had a nice year. So baseball.
First All-Star game as a Met last night.
How about that?
That was a wild stat.
Wasn't that a crazy stat?
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely nuts stat.
It really surprised me.
The All-Star game also is good for, I only watched like 3 or 4 innings. Guys, I just don't know. You know what I mean? You just don't. Who was the reliever that came in early in the game last night?
Jason Adam.
And hearing what he's done and looking at his, you're like, what in the world?
Yeah, he was a Ray.
What? Really?
Yep, they got rid of him.
Really? Speaking of the Rays, a lot of people are catching on to what I was saying the other day. People are starting to hear now, if they make the playoffs, they're playing any home game in the little stadium.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
A lot of people are wanting it. I want it. I'm pulling for it.
I don't.
I'm pulling for them. All right, Casey, let's take a break in case Brent has something.
All right.
If he doesn't, just say, Brent, you have nothing.
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, just say you're not getting on the show. You got to have something. Will he or will he not? Brent Beard, live from SEC Media Days.
Well,
is he breaking news or not? Does he know where Nick Saban is coaching?
That would be something.
Maybe he does. Let me shut up, throw us to break, and we'll find out on the other side. Right here on the Young and Norvelle Show on Action Sports Jax.
At Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, we know pain and injuries can stop you from doing what you love. This is why our board-certified orthopedic specialists offer the latest in both non-surgical and surgical treatment options and create a treatment plan tailored to your unique lifestyle and goals. So, whether it is a sports injury or that nagging pain that's keeping you from doing what you love, our team has the right treatment for you. For more information or to schedule an appointment online, visit our website.
You really got to hand it to him. Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Hurricane Grill and Wings for the football season. Well, there he is.
Oh, what is that?
Empower a future, inspire a dream. It's a bold but simple mission for the Jacksonville Police Athletic League known as Jags PAL. Help the next generation of kids in Jacksonville shape a brighter future. Their after-school programs, teenage leadership programs. There's community outreach.
This has been just an awesome opportunity to be out here with my colleagues and do something good for the community. It's really been an interesting opportunity to just see everybody work together in a way that we don't normally in the office.
And there's sports. There are also ways you can help the next generation with a donation of any kind. Just visit jaxpal.org to get more information. Empower a future, inspire a dream with Jags PAL.
Finally, a family atmosphere, kid-friendly restaurant with a real sports bar feel. Bricks Jack's Beach features all of that and a large, climate-controlled covered patio with misting fans and heaters for all seasons. Mix in an extremely diverse menu that features the most quality and affordable steak at the beach, and there's no reason not to enjoy your next lunch, dinner, happy hour, or big sporting event at Bricks Jack's Beach, 300 2nd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. See you at Bricks Jack's Beach.
There's a saying in sports, you can't win them all, but you can win a lot with good folks on your team. Like that one painter, First Coast. It's tough to beat the sun in Florida, so your home fades. It's tough to beat that HOA when they come calling. Beat the sun, beat the HOA with that one painter, First Coast. And it's a good time to do it. Less rain to work around, and painting in mild temperatures is perfect. After all, the paint bonds to the surface so much better. Give that one painter First Coast a call at 904-417-3557 or look them up at first-coast.thatonepainter.com. Fast estimate, guidance on color and HOA requirements, and the highest quality job you'll find anywhere. Be a big winner in your neighborhood with that one painter First Coast on your team.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jax, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jax is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jax 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
All right, we're about to wrap this thing up. We've got about 14 minutes or so, plenty of time to get another topic or two as we're trying to we're efforting Brent Beard from the media days, and I heard one of the funniest conversations a moment ago.
I was going to say, why don't you tell the people what you said?
Casey said Brent said he needs to call in, and we need to patch him in through a link is the way to do it, Casey.
Yeah.
And you started giving the link. I'm like, do you have any hope that Brent's going to be able to figure that link out?
Well,
come on, Brent. You can do it.
Yeah, listen, I, in the nicest way, just work here. Right. So my job was, could you potentially solve this situation?
Yes.
And I solved it the best I know how. And we will see what happens from here.
Odds, percentage that we will or will not see Brent Beard's face on this show, or hear his voice on this show.
You will not see his face.
Yeah, hear his voice.
I think there's a chance.
All right, let me.
Yeah. Well, listen, what I'll say is, after dealing with this debacle, not this show, but the network, for the last year plus, the amount of people that don't get the link thing figured out is truly unbelievable.
You mean like guests?
Yes, between any show, the Brent Austin show, this show, Bleeding Footy, Scrap House.
Yeah, it ain't easy.
No, Stadium Pulse. Like, the link thing gets screwed up a lot. And, to be honest, probably the best link user of anybody is Brent Beard.
Really?
Because he gets on all the time from his house. on time, on schedule, audio works, things work out, and
I don't believe that.
what do you? He's on your show 3 times a week, and it always works for the most part.
That's how he does that?
Yeah. So like an experienced Link user is Brent Beard at his house.
I gotcha.
And Terry, you never know. He may surprise you one of these times.
We were talking about Arch Manning and the little dust up with Coach Spurrier's comments. And we were also talking about Arch Manning's already come through yesterday. Supposedly had a massive group of reporters following him around, which you can imagine. I heard a national guy today say that he thought DJ Lagway's group was bigger than Arch Manning's, which kind of surprised me. Not that Florida and Lagway are chopped liver, but that got me thinking, what would happen? How big would the game on October 4th be in Gainesville? What if Florida and Texas are undefeated?
Be good.
Florida would have to have knocked off LSU and Miami.
Hey, let me stop you real quick.
Okay.
Things that are going to surprise you on a scale of 1 to 10.
Me playing center for the Lakers.
How about?
Oh, look who we have.
Froze. Brent.
Oh, he froze too. But man, he looks tough as hell. Looks like the Terminator. Doesn't he? Oh, he's back. Brent, you're back. Go ahead. He can't hear us, can he? And you were bragging on him. And, hey, this is your guy right there. Hey, Casey, there's your pupil right there.
Why are you doing that to me?
And he's the best guest we have on this network. Is that what you're saying?
I said experienced Link user is
wow.
What happened? I saw audio from him.
Well, you need to hear audio. You don't want to see audio.
Not in my seat. I want to see it.
So, getting back. I know there have been a lot of humongous games in Gainesville on Florida Field. What if Florida got by LSU and Miami? They would be 1-2-3-4-0. Texas, they play at home in Gainesville. Texas has never rolled into Gainesville.
Correct.
Number one, that's going to be huge.
Sure.
October 4th. Texas, I don't have their schedule. I could pull it up. But, I mean, if you had undefeated Texas, if they're undefeated, they'll probably be number one. They're going to open up one in a lot of polls.
Certainly.
If Florida gets by LSU on the road, Miami on the road, the Lagway factor would be off the chart. They'd be a top 10 team. You would have Arch Manning and DJ Lagway going at it.
It'd be good.
In Gainesville. Never before. By the way, Bevo won't make the trip.
The Longhorn?
Yeah, he won't make the trip. There's definitely not enough space in Gainesville. They've got a tight. Florida has the tightest damn little. That wall behind the benches. Yeah,
no, he might have an injury.
Yeah, I don't think Bevo can make that trip. But
does he usually make the trip?
I think he goes to some road games.
Is he going to go to Ohio State?
I don't. Maybe he doesn't. He goes to bowl games occasionally, but he gets shot down. No pun intended. He gets shot down at some bowl games because they don't have enough space.
Sure. You know they don't play on the. They go Ohio State on the road, then their next road game's Florida.
Really?
Texas, yeah.
Rattle off their schedule going into Florida.
Ohio State on the road to lead off.
Oof.
San Jose State at home. UTEP at home.
Okay.
Sam Houston State at home.
Yeah. So if
Florida on the road.
If they come in undefeated, they will be because they will be number one in the country. They will have a win at the defending national champion Ohio State Buckeyes, who will be in a top 5.
Yeah.
So if they win that thing, they're rolling into Gainesville number 1. They're not losing again before. Florida's got a tougher road, but my God, that could be that. If that was to happen, gosh, and I know I've been to a bunch of Florida State highly ranked games in Gainesville. I've been to a bunch of Florida LSU and Florida Auburn highly ranked. Man, Florida Texas and Gainesville undefeated. That'd be one of the biggest games ever down there.
That'd be a big one.
That would be huge.
Well, Texas probably will be undefeated. The
you would
question
think.
is, will Florida?
You would think, yeah. I tell you, man, I still don't know where I'm going with Florida. That
they're not going to be undefeated.
They rarely win at night in LSU. Not many people win at night, but Florida rarely wins
that game
at night. And
it might not be Miami.
And then they, you take a loss down to Miami. I mean,
you go from playing the highlight game of the week to being on the CW.
Yeah,
the Gators are coming off 2 losses.
You do. If you lose that one, you're probably not beating Texas the next week.
No.
and the wheels are off.
The wheels are off going to Texas A&M.
Yeah, the wheels are off.
Off.
Really off. I mean,
yeah.
You can go win. Hey, you can have a cute little beat Kentucky, beat Ole Miss, beat Tennessee. Yeah, I don't think that'll save you the next time. They had that little final run last year.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Woo. And I don't know, because the conference has expanded, obviously, last year. I don't know if Florida next year will go to Texas. But they've never, when I say never, modern times, Texas has never played in, I mean, they may have played in 1901.
That don't count.
But, yeah, the Texas Longhorns have never rolled into Gainesville. And Florida hasn't rolled into Texas.
Gators low-key have a tough schedule.
They do. It is a pretty tough schedule. But it's hard to pull up any SEC schedule and not go, man, there's a rough patch or two there.
Yeah, I mean, true. But this just looks kind of not good.
Yeah. Texas A&M, if you're a Florida team, you
should beat them.
If you think you are a playoff potential team, you got to beat Miami.
Huh?
You got drilled by Miami last year.
Yeah, you did.
At home. And you go beat Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Right?
Easier said than done.
And keep in mind, if you do that, okay, let's take Texas A&M and Miami out. Say they win those games. Don't forget now, you're playing with two. You then can scatter 2 losses somewhere else.
Yeah.
And you're 10-2 and you're getting in, probably. Right? So you could scatter, say, LSU and Georgia beat you.
Mm-hmm.
Now that means you got to knock off Texas.
That ain't happening.
Okay, so you don't knock off Texas. Where do you get that other game at? No.
If you're saying 10-2,
yeah,
they have to beat everybody that's not Georgia and Texas.
That's not Georgia and Texas.
And I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, you just have very little margin. But if you look at it like that, if you can say Florida's going to get by Miami, well, there's the problem, though. LSU.
Right.
LSU, Texas, Georgia. That's 3, my man. That's not 2.
I'm aware.
Right? So, where do you get that? That's a conundrum. We got ourselves a conundrum here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got to get in that scenario. You got to steal one somewhere.
It's not a good schedule.
Do you steal it at night in Baton Rouge?
Probably not.
Do you steal it home against Texas?
Feels like might be the most likely.
Do you steal it neutral site against Georgia?
Maybe.
But you got to steal one more right there, right, in that scenario.
Yeah.
Now.
But I don't even like.
Do you run the rest of it though? Does Ole Miss get it going on your ass?
That's what I'm saying.
In Oxford.
Like you got to. Is there a bye between Kentucky and Georgia?
There is no. It's the November 1, November 8.
Okay, so then you got to come.
Yeah.
To Jacksonville. Maybe get beat up by Georgia, then go to Kentucky, which, Kentucky's Kentucky, but going to Kentucky kind of sucks. And then you got to turn around and go to Ole Miss, and come back home and play Tennessee, who's not supposed to be as good. But
Kentucky,
it's not great.
Kentucky's been a thorn, too.
Correct. The Kentucky game will not be easy.
And Kentucky, at Kentucky, even Florida's won three miracle games. At Kentucky, they didn't remember the
Kyle Trask.
Kyle Trask came out off the bench. That was a miracle.
Never played.
Yep. Jack Del Rio's son was the guy that threw not one but 2 uncovered. Remember, Kentucky didn't cover their wide receiver twice in the end zone.
Yep. Luke Del Rio.
Luke, the son. Yeah. Yep. Kentucky's giving them hell, and don't you know that your boy Lane Kiffin?
Yeah.
After Florida knocked them out.
Mm-hmm.
Lane Kiffin, if he gets it rolling down there,
he's going to run it up on him if he can.
He'll put a knot on their head. Yeah, they're going to have to. So
that's what this is if the wheels fall off schedule, this is a bad back end of the schedule. Because if the wheels are off after Texas, they're really going to be off after Ole Miss.
Yeah, you're right. And when your team mails it in, normally when they play Kentucky in November, it's a cold night, and it's always a night game. And that Kentucky crowd at night is a good crowd, especially when the sexy boys from Florida come in. You know what I mean? A big name.
And by the way, going to Texas A&M after that huge, massive moment with Texas is not going to be fun.
And there's no week off there either.
Not a good schedule, I'm telling you.
They've got a week off between Miami and Texas.
That's a good place to have it.
But, God darn, the best thing to do is the first game that's a true scary toss-up, go win somehow at LSU. Go win that.
Well, yeah, if you do that, everything's easier, for sure.
But win that.
Does anyone ever win at LSU at night?
It's hard.
Outside of Alabama?
Alabama occasionally. It's tough. It is tough. Goodness gracious.
Told you it's a tough schedule.
You know, but.
Remember when we saw Brent Beard for a half second?
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah.
I don't have him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
So close.
All right.
I had audio from him. I saw him reacting. Go to him.
He looked tough, though, didn't he?
Did look tough.
He had his
sunglasses or what they give you at the eye doctor when you dilate your eyes.
Yeah, it looked like that, too. Maybe. I hope he didn't have a eye issue. Let me make sure we got to everything here. Sports history.
We did.
Major League All-Star Game. Second half gets started on Friday. Bucs are having a good somebody had a good idea. Go Bucs. Year 50.
Go Bucs.
Gosh. So the Bucs are around 20 years, and then the Jaguars popped up.
Sounds about right.
Right? Jaguars are 30. Is this 30 or 31? It's 30. 30 or 31. And then the Bucs first. Bucs 76, Jaguars 95. To me, it seems like the Bucs are in the league longer than that.
Yeah.
More than 20-year head start. I guess not, if you really break it down on the Jaguars.
Guess that's what we learned today.
On
the Young and Norvelle show.
There you have it. Media Days continues tomorrow, kinda. Have you heard? The four schools that go in tomorrow are you got Kentucky, you got Missouri with Drinkway, you got most people will get out of there. A lot of people will get out of there. We will have by the time we're on tomorrow, we should have the media vote. I would expect Texas to get the nod for the first time in years. It will not be Georgia or Alabama picked to win the SEC. Georgia should be 2, right? And then kind of an Alabama, LSU.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss should be up in there, yeah. But I think Texas tomorrow gets the nod. Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow. That'll do it. Had a fun show. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll get back together tomorrow, 4 o'clock, for the next edition of the Young and Norvelle Show, right here on Action Sports Jax.
You really got to hand it to him. Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Hurricane Grill and Wings for the football season. Well, there he is.
Oh, what is that?
At Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, we know pain and injuries can stop you from doing what you love. This is why our board-certified orthopedic specialists offer the latest in both non-surgical and surgical treatment options and create a treatment plan tailored to your unique lifestyle and goals. So, whether it is a sports injury or that nagging pain that's keeping you from doing what you love, our team has the right treatment for you. For more information or to schedule an appointment online, visit our website.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
Finally, a family atmosphere, kid-friendly restaurant with a real sports bar feel. Bricks Jack's Beach features all of that and a large, climate-controlled covered patio with misting fans and heaters for all seasons. Mix in an extremely diverse menu that features the most quality and affordable steak at the beach, and there's no reason not to enjoy your next lunch, dinner, happy hour, or big sporting event at Bricks Jack's Beach, 300 2nd Street North in Jacksonville Beach. See you at Bricks Jack's Beach.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University. Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Will Olive, Mandarin High School. Go Stangs.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School. Tony Mazzio, Standout High School, class of 2002. Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Shacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
The rhythm of my heart is beating like a drum, with We Are Martyr rolling off our tongues. Never will we roam, for we know our place is out. Where the ocean meets the skies, we be sailing. Where the ocean meets the skies, we be sailing.